Hello friends, my name is Jennifer Jerald and I am the Director of Event Operations with Rhino XR Studios. This is a brief tutorial on the green screen process inside of the metaverse. As you can see, my room is completely surrounded by green, and as you can see, there's a few wrinkles and crinkles and there's some different colors. There is a lot of good lighting and there is also tape on the floor, but you can't see it. So in order for you to see why you can't see it, I have a brand new roll here for you. This is masking tape made by 3M, and it is actually green screen green. This is a great tool to have when you're creating a box with which you need to stay in. Now, one of the things that we are going to ask of you is to upload the photograph that is included in your email. It is a green screen ping. For those of you who aren't sure about how to add a background to your green screen options inside of your Zoom, be sure to reach out to me via email. You can just simply reply to the welcome email that you received and ask me whatever questions you need to. Most of you are pretty experienced speakers, so we're excited to have you, and we're pretty sure you're going to be all right. But some things that we need you to know. First of all, use green tape if possible, because then your feet stay inside the box, but the box isn't visible. As you're addressing your audience or moving around in your box, it's going to be a little bit different than a live stage. As you can see, I'm pretty far back from my camera. Now, some of you who are taller may need to do things a little bit differently. I'm a pint-sized little thing at 5'1", so we want to make sure that you've got at least a foot in front of you and no less than 3 fingers above your head for the editing purposes. As we are all speakers, we know we talk with our hands, we can be animated, we can move around the stage. It's really important when you're doing this for the metaverse that you don't step outside of the box. Your feet are going to disappear and you're going to fall off the stage. Not really. And nobody will be harmed in the filming of these videos. But you want to make sure your feet stay in at all times. So you can step a little forward or a little back. You can walk side to side, as long as you're within the green screen of your frame. Now, I'm going to change the background so you can see what it looks like once we have you add the PNG green photo as your backdrop inside of Zoom. The reason for this is it will really save our editing team a lot of time because all of our green screens will be the same color. We need it to look like this. As you can see, the whole background is now all the same color, and you can't see my green box. So be sure that you click on the link inside of your email to grab yourself the green screen set that's there if you don't have one. Or you can visit a local green screen studio if that's within your budget. If you have your own green screen studio, that's great too. We are still going to ask that you upload this green picture as your background. If you're like me and you get really excited, be sure that your excitement stays about eye level so you don't lose your hands out of the picture. We are here to help your journey be as successful as possible. And as different as it may be, this is just the beginning of how things will be. If you have any questions about the green screen itself, how to set it up, how to box it up, or how to move, be sure that you reach out and ask. We are so glad that you've decided to become a part of Rhino XR Studios and Megaverse incredible series of events. We look forward to receiving your completed and fully edited videos. When I say edited, I mean make sure all your ums and ahs have been edited. Or if you've made a mistake and started over, that you have your complete message edited all together. We'll take care of the digital stuff in the background, but we want you to make sure your message is mastered exactly the way you want it. Thank you for being here, and stay tuned for a brief instructional video on how to address the audience that isn't quite there yet. All right, I've gone ahead and added a green screen backdrop for the rest of this instructional video. As I mentioned before, we're going to be addressing an audience that isn't quite there yet. Our event center has the potential of holding up to 1 million attendees. Now, we're not going to see 1 million people all in one place, but we are going to see a lot of really awesome activity. We want you to be able to connect with your audience, so as you're addressing your audience and you're working the stage, be sure to look stage left, to look stage right. Go ahead and take a peek right at the camera. There's friends up here, friends over here, and friends up in the middle. There might even be people down on the floor. So as you do your talk, keep in mind that your audience is going to be in front of you and to either side. Remember to look up. They're looking down and loving every minute. Thank you for being the best part of Rhino XR Studios and its incredible series of events.